Hey, what's going on everybody? Mike from Below Average Blogger, and today we are going to talk about all the questions that came in on the channel and all the answers I will share publicly because maybe you didn't catch them in the comment section and maybe it's something that will be beneficial to you, and as a group, as a team, as a community, we can kind of figure this stuff out. So this first question comes in from Jackpot Winner last week. It was regarding the video I posted about being rejected from Amazon Associates. It says, bro, I don't understand the image part. If we aren't using images of the products, how are we going to promote them? And it's a great question, and it's one of the things I initially thought as well, which is why I ended up violating Amazon's terms of services, because I would strip their picture, put it into my description, and that is a violation of their terms of services. So the question is basically saying, hey, if you can't use images, how are we going to promote their products? Well, there's a lot of answers on this. And so the first one is you can use their images. However, you need to be using an approved plugin with an API access to Amazon that allows you to pull that data from Amazon and post it on your website. Otherwise, if you're stripping it manually without a platform that they approve and you're injecting it onto your website, it's violating their terms of services. Also, the best option is to have the item yourself, whether you've bought it, borrowed it, rented it, used it, doesn't matter. Using that image yourself, taking the image yourself of the product is going to yield you the best results. It's going to come across as authentic. It's going to come across as authentic to your readers, and it's going to be more helpful to them. It's going to show, hey, the person writing about this actually uses it, touches it, has it. His input's probably better than the guy who's just stripping a picture from Amazon and saying, hey, buy this so I can get a commission. Also, I reach out to marketing reps all the time through AvantLink. You have the access. If you're on an affiliate network aside from Amazon, you have access to a contact rep from these brands. And many times, if you reach out to them and say, hey, I'm getting ready to do an article about this item you guys market. Do you have any marketing images I can use for my article? Most of the time, they'll say, hey, absolutely. Thanks for talking about us. Here's some great images you can use. And if there's anything else we can do, let us know. And so this works great for me. I have companies send me products. I have companies send me pictures. And in my article, if I write about that, where something was sent to me, I put it in the article. I'll just say, hey, this company reached out. They sent me this package to talk about this stuff. You know, that's just putting it out there in full disclosure so it doesn't ruin or make you think I'm swayed in either direction. And again, it comes across as authentic to your reader. But my point is, reach out to the marketing reps. Oftentimes, they will send you pictures, no problem. And sometimes they'll send you the product if they want you to talk about it or if they think your market is big enough or your audience is big enough. So, Jackpot Winner, thank you for the question. Hope that helps you out. All right, the next one came from Hazamzam. He says, how did you get approved for Azoic? Please answer this. So thank you very much for the question. I posted this in last month's video, but I'll go over it again. Essentially, I applied to Azoic. I stopped when I realized they needed 10,000 monthly viewers because I did not have that. I had around 2,000 at the time. And they actually contacted me via email and said, hey, we noticed you started the process but never activated the ads. Was there a reason why? And I said, yeah, I noticed you guys don't do sites until there's 10,000 visitors. I don't have that. I'll just wait till I have more visitors and I'll start with Azoic. And they replied and said, hey, we looked at your site. We think it's a site that's going to grow. So you're more than welcome to put Azoic ads on your website if you like. And then they guided me through the process and handled most of the heavy lifting from there on. Now, if you're not able to get into Azoic through those means, there is another way you can do it. Well, there's two ways. One, you can wait till you hit 10,000 page views a month and jump on in. The other way is if you don't have 10,000 page views yet and you really just want to get those ads on your site, there are some courses, blogging courses you can join. I'm in Passive Income Geek's course, and he has recently put out a post where he's been working with the team over at Azoic, and they have worked out a deal. If you're in Morton's Passive Income Geek blogging course, you can get Azoic ads on your site without worrying about eligibility requirements. So I will go ahead and post the link down below for Morton's Passive Income Geek course. It's not an expensive course. It's very helpful, got good content, and it's another means for you to get into Azoic ads. So, Mr. Hazamzam, I appreciate the question, and I hope that answers your question, and I hope to see you on Azoic. All right, so the next question comes from Ragnar Lothbrock. It says, hey, great video. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I have a question for you. I'm stuck on niche selection, niche or niche. I have no idea how to say it, so you get both. Can you please suggest me a sub-niche or niche that is relationship and happiness related that's good for a beginner? Please help me. I'll always be in your debt. No need to be into my debt because I make tons of mistakes and screw things up, so you probably don't want to be in my debt. But I appreciate the question, and I will help you the best way I know. And so that is, my advice would be, Look at the analytics from my income reports. I have a huge site and a very broad topic that's high competition, and it's struggling to move up. It's getting there, but it's a very slow burn process. On the flip side of that, I found a sub-niche of an underserved topic where when I searched questions about it or anything about it, the only thing I got was Reddit post, forums specific to that item, and some Quora questions. Maybe you get a website that has written about maybe one topic about that product, but they're focused on a more broad market and they're not focused on that subcategory. When you can find those that are underserved like that, jump on them, because as you can see, that site's outperforming my bigger site because it's just an underserved topic. Google finds your site, they say, hey, this guy's answering the questions that no one else is answering. Boom, I'm grabbing the snippet on a couple articles. One article brought me in 1,400 page views last month, and it's on a 4-month-old site, but it's just a question people have and no one is answering it. So take the time to look for a subcategory of a broader topic. Wait until you can find that one subcategory that's just not being served appropriately and you're only getting Reddit posts, forum posts, Quora results, and jump on that topic. Hopefully that helps for you and hopefully you knock it out of the park. Thanks for the question. All right, so the next one comes from Calm Relaxing Music, and he says, thanks for your videos. What website do you recommend now for article writing? And that became because I told him in a previous video that I was testing different writers and services, and I would let people know about my results. Here's the results. I haven't done enough testing to give you good advice. The writers I have hired in the past were too cheap on Fiverr. Quality was too poor, the content was not unique enough or helpful enough, and I didn't get good results from those articles. Lesson learned on my part, but I can share it with you now so you don't make those same mistakes. Don't find a writer on any platform. I don't care if it's Fiverr, Upwork, Reddit, hire a writer, subreddit, doesn't matter. Don't find a writer who's gonna work for very cheap and they're gonna give you 1,500 words, 2,000 words for 20 bucks, 30 bucks, whatever. But guess what? The content's often regurgitated, specifications, details, that's already listed on retail websites. The intros and outros are not very good. The build-ups and the subcategories are not very good. You're either gonna go end up rewriting all that yourself to something better, or you're gonna post what they gave you and it's just not gonna rank well because it's not quality, thoughtful content. So I will link to Chris from Niche Safari, as well as I believe Fix. They both talk about hiring a lot of writers and they've probably got a much better system than I do. They're both more successful at this and get better results from their writers. So I will link to their channels down below. I wish you luck in finding a good writer, and don't make the mistakes I made. Don't buy cheap writers. Don't publish poor content. All right, this question came in from SnowGH. It said, Amazon closed my account because they said I had my friends and workers click and create an account using my link. What should I do? Please help me out. So SnowGH, thank you very much for the question, and I can feel your pain because I was also kicked out of Amazon Associates for violating their terms of service. What I learned from it, they have a way to know if your friends or family are using your links. I don't know how, I don't care how. I suspect it's probably through your address book and the people you've shipped to before, and they can probably piece those together in their algorithm. But on a more direct note and just honest note, here's the good news. You know why they kicked you out. It was for your friends and family using your links. Whether or not you believe that happened, just address it with your friends and families. Make sure they're not using those links. Make sure you're not just posting your affiliate links on Facebook to your friends and family to use, because that is going to get you kicked out. But once you clean that problem up, and once you go through your site and make sure you have no other problems, before you reapply, stop and read the terms of services. Once I did that, I realized I was doing a lot of things. I was stripping pictures and using it. I was using their ratings. I was using their prices. All those are violations. So clean up the problem that they let you know about. Go through your website, make sure there are no other issues after you've read the terms of services instead of just clicking it like I did. And then once you're all cleaned up, the great news is you can reapply to Amazon Associates. They will give you a temporary approval that will allow you to put the affiliate links out there and start earning your commissions. And then once you start earning a certain amount of money or a certain amount of time has passed, they go in and manually approve it for a full approval. And they go through and manually review your website and they look for those violations of terms of services. So the best part here is, you know the problem that got you kicked out, you can fix it, you can reapply, no questions asked, you'll get a tentative approval, and then by the time they go in and fix your issue, or by the time they go in to manually approve you, you know everything's cleaned up, and you'll get your email that says, hey, you've been fully approved, welcome to the program, and you can just carry on. So I hope that's helpful to you. Just clean it up, fix it, reapply, you should be good to go. All right, this next one comes in from Mower Man, and this is a video that I published, my second video ever, and it was like my first month in or second month into blogging, I had gotten onto Azoic and I was all excited. And then I talked about some Azoic, issues like crashing my site, it messed up my layout, and then their support team figured out the script issue, fixed it, and everything was good to go. That was kind of the video. Well, he said, at 2,600 page views and wondering why you're failing at monetization, to be honest, that's way too early to put ads on your site. You need to make sure you integrate using the Azoic name servers, disable all caching plugins. Speed Site Accelerator will do all of that for you, and that should help your speed. Good luck. Use a decent host as well. So, Mower Man, I appreciate the comment. Everything you said is absolutely true. Early on, I was too focused on ads on my site and earning any money. It's more of a psychological thing. I think when you're putting that much work into a website early on, you want to see any kind of return on investment, and so getting $5 is almost motivating. But in hindsight, Mower Man's absolutely correct. And any advice to somebody who's just starting, or maybe your first month, second month, you're getting maybe 100, 200 visitors a month organically, that's awesome. Use that as your motivation to keep pumping out good, quality, thoughtful, helpful content and building your site and building readers and building your authority. Then once you have consistent thousands and thousands of people a month, throw ads on your site, earn your revenue, and carry on. I just was too focused on ads early on, and in hindsight, I definitely wouldn't focus on ads. In my new site here, I'm not worried about ads because I know it's just going to trickle in 10, 20 bucks a month. It doesn't do me any good. And it just creates a new set of headaches and a new set of anxiety for you, worrying about your user experience and your site speed. Forget all that. Put out good content, worry about ads way down the road. On the flip side of that, if you must have ads on your site and you really want to get into Azoic and your site's not at 10,000 views a month yet, you can join Passive Income Geeks course by Morton. He put together a great course. It's a very affordable course, and his course enables you through an agreement with Azoic to get Azoic ads on your site just by being a member, and they waive the eligibility requirements. So if you really want those ads on your site, I'll put an affiliate link down below. You can sign up for Morton's course and get Azoic ads on your site. But Mower Man is correct. Don't worry about ads too much right now if you're just starting out. But if you're ready for them, there's a way to get in. All right, so this one's from Sudarsan Panda, and it says, your site doesn't get 10,000 sessions a month, so how can you use Azoic? I've already got Azoic, but due to 10,000 sessions, they unapproved my application. So, again, you're at the 10,000 threshold and you were denied you're below 10,000 threshold, so you were denied. If you really want to get on Azoic, like I said before, you can hit the link down below in the description. You can join a course like Passive Income Geek, and that will just guarantee you get they waive whatever eligibility requirements they have, and they're able to put Azoic ads on your site. So hopefully that's helpful to you, and hopefully you can get some ads on your site soon. All right, guys, that is the questions from January that I did not publicly share with everybody. I hope the results and the answers were helpful to all of you, and I hope all of your journey in blogging is going well and you're making money. And as a community, we can kind of learn from each other and build these up and do well in 2021. I appreciate it, and thanks for the subscribing, and we'll talk to you guys later.